Welcome back to Makeup Tip of the Week. It's a very exciting week. It is International Lipstick Day. So today I'm gonna show you how to use Patty Mae as we are celebrating her. She just turned 99 on July 4th, and she is the inspiration behind Patty Mae Lipstick. If you haven't watched it, please go watch the interview between the two of us after we shot our campaign. And I had Patty Mae on my eyes, cheeks, and lips, and I got so many compliments. So because it's International Lipstick Day and we always do a gift with purchase, this year we're doing something totally different that goes in with our ecosystem of the multi-use magic of MisMacK. And you are going to get an all-over blending brush with your purchase of any MisMacK lipstick online or in store. Now, the thing with online is we will automatically add it into your box once you've ordered, because again, we're updating our website, and there's actually no way for us to like track it. And because we're investing into the new site, we're just going to automatically add it. So please note that when you do purchase one on the website that it will be automatically added. It won't show in your cart. So don't worry, MisMacK's got you. But Patty Mae is like the perfect corally color, and I love it on my eyes. So let's get started. So step one, I did start with my DePuff and Prime already. Now you know the rule. We need to set that with Salmon Arm. And Salmon Arm is also the one that I did on Gigi. So Gigi, Patty Mae is my grandma, my husband's grandma, and we've been together since we were 14. So she's been my grandma for many, many moons. And we have a very special connection. I just love her to pieces. But that salmon literally took 19 years off of Gigi. What I don't think I've ever been, I know I've never been able to say, Gigi, you look like you're in your 80s again. When do you get to say that to someone? Oh my gosh, and just that little bit right in here, there was no DePuff and Prime. I went in with the large crease brush. You can also do your all over blending brush and apply it, and then a little bit underneath. I also used it for any imperfections, like right here, okay? She had a little spot on her nose that I did, and a little bit of hyperpigmentation over her cheek that I just added a little tiny bit. And my gosh, I cannot wait to show you the side-by-side of what those look like. So we're just going to get it on there, make sure that she's packed really, really good in with salmon. So step one, if you are wondering where to start with MisMacK, DePuff and Prime and salmon. Those are going to be your staples. And then from there, we can add in shade, or when you take advantage of International Lipstick Day, grab a Patty Mae. This is the first time, I think, ever that every single lipstick is in stock for International Lipstick Day. Look at us go. And if you already do have an all-over blending brush in your makeup bag, amazing. When you get another one, use it strictly for your cream, okay? I always have two in my makeup bag, one for my shadow or powders, like my art shadows, and one for my either grit sticks or for my lipsticks, whatever cream I'm using on my eyes, okay? So today, it's Patty Mae. So I'm gonna go, she's brand new. We're gonna go right in. Now, if you have used this on your lips, please use the side of your lipstick to grab it, or spray it with 70% alcohol before going in. We've also have it where you can just literally go like this and then blend it out. I'm a brush girl, so I like to load my brush. Maybe I'll do one side with my brush, and then I'll do the other side. I'll go right onto my eye and show you how to do that. Okay, so we wanna really make sure that she's loaded up, okay? We're gonna start right in the center of the eye. And we're really pushing this in. So anytime you use a cream, you need to make sure that you have Salmon Arm, or if you are one of the fairest of them all, that would be canvassed as your base, AKA seashell, on. Now, she is such a beautiful color on its own. Like, look at how pretty that is. So these are safe to use on the eyes as it's mineral-based pigment. And with our proprietary ingredient, and the way that we have formulated our moisture locking lipsticks, they're very dense. So if you ever wear them for the first time on your lips and your lips are dry, we do get feedback that they feel dry. Trust me, keep using it like a balm over and over and over again. Give it 3 days and your lips will be like magic again. It's crazy. So because it's gonna go to work, it's gonna rehydrate your lips, and it's gonna take a little bit, and then you're good to go. Now, if you do have an allergy to latex, because we have shea butter in our lipsticks, which is why poor Jess can't wear ours, we've learned. Shea butter does have the same strand as latex. I know, fun fact. So if you do have an allergy latex or a latex allergy, use Gaia Gloss and mix it in with any of our art shadows, or you can use DePuff and Prime with any of our art shadows to create a lip stain. So there's always ways. Okay, so I'm just really packing it on here. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna go right, sorry, my bad. You're like, whoa, you can go right on and do little flicks and then take your brush. So sorry about that. I forgot, I started rambling. And then we're gonna go up. So if you haven't yet, please share, like, subscribe. We are growing our YouTube. So our YouTube is gonna basically be like our MisMacK TV channel. So we have launched MisMacK and Unfiltered with Katie and Ange, kind of like a sit-down podcast episode weekly to kind of update you. Just banter between the two of them. I love those two so much, and they run the store, and they are your go-to for any pampering sessions, makeup lessons, and all of that. And then Makeup Tip Tuesday, of course. So we're gonna start showing you more behind the scenes and just talking about this journey, because it has been a wild one. We've been on Dragon's Den, my son and I. We're partnered with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. The Western CFL uses us. It's so exciting. Okay, back to what I was doing. So while we now have the base of Patty Mae all over our lid, and then we're blending it up to where the brow bone starts to go, right? So you're gonna blend it off right at your brow bone, making sure that this is bare. Now, because we are gonna go in with some glitter. Did I grab it? That's a great question. I did not. Darn it, I meant to grab glitter. So we're going to do a totally different look. I'm gonna show you, actually, we're gonna set this with salmon, but we're gonna make sure that it's up here. I will do another look that I had planned to show you, but I only have red and blue glitter into my makeup bag right now at Logistics, and I don't wanna get up and walk away from you. So we're going to just use shadows to set this. I am going to go underneath with the tip of my brush and take Patty Mae all the way around. Very lightly. Now, if you love this color and you're like, I don't want to change the color, I just want this really wash of Patty Mae, you can set it with the blur and it will stay. Okay, rule of thumb, anytime you use a cream, you need to use a shadow or powder to set it. Okay, we're gonna go in with, do you know what? Let's see. This is my like core palette that I have been using quite a bit. We're gonna go in and I'm actually gonna set it with Sunrise. I can't get over Sunrise this summer. It is literally my color for the summer. I'm obsessed. So I'm actually gonna take that same brush that I used Patty Mae, and I'm going to go right into here, into my inner corner, and I'm going to set it like so. Isn't that pretty? It's like such like a fiery tone. I'm gonna go back and forth. So I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna set it. Now, if you do have a little bit more oily lids, make sure that you're doing a security blanket right into the crease, just because we have oils in our lipsticks compared to our grit sticks, where our grit sticks are a wax based. Our lipsticks have just a jojoba oil and a little bit more shea butter, right? So it can warm up on the skin a little bit more. We're gonna go right in there. Now, let's be crazy and go from Sunrise, which is Barkerville, into Cherryville. Let's do it. Over top, so we're gonna mix warm and cool into there in the center. I've been kind of loving this like 3-step eye lately. It's been, oh, that is Sunrise. Take that off. Take that off. Right into here. I've been loving this like 3-step eye. I don't know, it reminds me of a butterfly, and you can do so many different combinations. Now, if you do have someone that has a little bit more texture on the eye, if you're a bit more mature, I'm 40, which I have noticed my texture changing, I would maybe try to use mattes. So I am obsessed with our sky blue. Just not a great combination, I would say, with Patty Mae. But do you know what? If you're like, I want to give it a try and tag us, please. That would be amazing. So taking that same all over blending brush, and I'm now setting it in the center. So fun. Then the last step is I'm gonna take a luring. So it's basically the Makeup Tip Tuesday I did a couple weeks ago with the bronze though. In the center I had, what is it called? This one here, this guy, which is Prince George. No, that's not Prince George, it's Maple Ridge, my bad. In the center to give you kind of like that really bronzy glow. And this time I have Blossom, AKA Cherryville in the center to set. But with Patty Mae underneath, it's such a different color combo. And then set. Like how pretty is that? It's such a beautiful and easy. Don't overthink it, just blend your edges, like get it in. You can use your fingers to blend. I am still using that same one that I applied my cream. So if you're finding it's leaving a line, go in and blend it with your powder brush. So your luring, or sorry, your, wow, words are hard today. Your all over blending brush that is strictly used for powder. This is where you can blend your edges and make sure that everything is all balanced. I think this side's a bit darker than this side, so I'm gonna go in and I'm going to add another layer. Could be I also have a different light coming out on this side, so it could be my lighting. And then blending it out. Now, I really like the look of just Patty Mae underneath my eye, so I'm actually gonna leave it and I'm gonna set it with the blur. So that way it won't move on me, but I still have that little bit of wash of like something underneath there. So pretty. Oh, if you haven't tried Patty Mae in your eyes, please do and tag us. I love it so much. So now for my mascara, obviously, I have to find it. That seems to be, that is always the issue in the logistics space, is finding my mascara. She gone. Hold please. I am trying to find the mascara. I had her. Where did she go? Oh no. Okay, well this is not turning out to be as good as I thought it would be. Hold please, I'm gonna go get a mascara. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, sorry about that. We can't finish this look without a mascara. And I don't edit these, so you get to see the raw and real and unfiltered of Makeup Tip Tuesday. So, new mascara, make sure that you pull this down. Do not pump, okay? Take it right out. Don't go in and pump her. And we're going to apply. I personally don't like it when my mascara is brand new. I like my mascara to be a good month old. Because she's just so nice and she's just light. I like it when I can build it up. But if you like it light, amazing. That's the beautiful thing about our mascara, is that you can build it up or you can do it soft. It also doubles as a gel liner. And applying. Oh, cute. So simple, super nice. And do you know what? I'm gonna be a rebel today and not wear foundation. I am loving my skin right now. I'm gonna set a little bit with the blur and of course my under eyes, but we have been using our new multi-action moisturizer that's launching on January 16th for a good 6 to 7 months, 6 months now I wanna say, maybe less than that, 5 months. And you guys have even commented on how you've noticed a difference in my skin. So as we are working really hard to relaunch this website, we will do a promotion when it is live, and the first 100 orders will get a 15 ml. That's right, you heard me right, a free 15 ml of the new multi-action moisturizer. And there will be no minimum on that. And then we'll do this the same for Black Friday, and then January 16th, you can stock up on the big one. Okay, so you can see how much I'm going back and forth on my mascara. I like my mascara to look like mascara. I like it to be quite an intense lash look. Okay, and a little bit on the bottom. So now for a little bit of Salmon Arm just underneath here. I'm gonna set that. And I'm gonna go a little bit over that Patty Mae because it is a cream. And set. And then we'll take a little bit of blur and we'll blur this out. So you don't have to wear foundation on a daily basis. Actually, do you know what, guys? This, if you've been watching these for a long time, this is my first Makeup Tip Tuesday of not putting foundation on for you, or ever. This is a big deal. I am really impressed with myself right now and also very shocked that I am doing this. So we're gonna do powder. We're gonna go in, we're gonna pick up, and we're going to pat, and we're just gonna pat and just tone down the shine. See the difference that just that makes with setting very lightly. So lock sifter, put a little bit into your lid. The key to success is to pick up, push it into your palm, and then pat underneath. Now you can also use this as a great texturizer in the hair. We've had people use our blur for chafing. So anywhere that you might need a chafing powder, you can use our blur. It's a 1 ingredient, ethically sourced cosmetic grade silica. No fillers, no cornstarch, and it is cosmetic grade, okay? Okay, let's do some Patty Mae on my cheeks. So Patty Mae is so pretty on the cheeks. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna kind of feel, if you don't know your blush placement, so feel for, Len, this is called the apple of your cheeks. Sorry, I don't mean to finger you. Apple of your cheeks onto the bone, okay? So when in doubt, smile. Go basically, see your iris, go right down and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget to go up to the hairline. And using, as you can tell, I like to use my middle finger. And we're going to go in like half moon, blending it down into the cheeks. If you blend it up, okay, this is a big trend right now where blush is all the way up here. For me, when we do our contour, this should be pushed back, push back, push back. We don't blush up there. So it is a trend, timeless classic, okay? But the thing is, you don't want to go straight back, right? You're following the curvature of your bone. And if you want more, we do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, making sure we're blending that down, pushing it into the skin, and pat. If you find that you put too much on, you can go over top of it with your blur powder, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Half moons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you get it too high, you can take a clean finger and blend it down. But it just takes that extra time. I find, again, I'm pushing and I'm pulling in a half moon, okay? That is the key to success. Pushing and pulling half moons. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen how I have filmed in here, but it's actually quite dark. So I have to like look away to make sure that we are nice and even here. You can always set over top with the blur again. Notice the spot that I did not get, to make sure that it's set. Okay, now we're gonna do Patty Mae on the lips. So I'm gonna stretch over top, go underneath my lip, and then apply. I love Patty Mae when I'm nice and tanned, because I do go to a 4 in the winter. It's crazy. So that is our Patty Mae, okay? On your eyes, your cheeks, and your lips for International Lipstick Day. So from now until Saturday at midnight, when you purchase a lipstick of any color, pink skirt is back in stock. Yes, she is. You will get a free all over blending brush so you can try it on your eye, okay? And try out the MisMacK multi-use ecosystem. It's so awesome. Don't be afraid to play. If you are a no makeup wearer and you're looking just for that little bit of color, Patty Mae is the great place to start. So eyes, cheeks, lips, okay, International Lipstick Day. Thank you so much for being part of this journey and for liking, subscribing, and sharing. If you are a MisMacKer and you got that survey in your email on Monday night and you haven't filled it out, please fill it out because we would love your feedback as we grow the next chapter of MisMacK. So thank you again for joining, and I hope you have the best International Lipstick Day.